All components in Elements have a way to set custom classes, and the text element is no different, but it does have one bonus in the fact that it allows you to highlight areas of text and apply custom classes just to that. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. If I double click into this text component, I can style it with the UI controls. So here I've got elements highlighted. I can press bold, italic, and I can stack these up. I can change the font family. Let's change that to heading, and I can change the size. It's already 6, there we are. And I can change the size, do things like that, override the color. Really easy, this stuff. Set a link. But the power really comes in with this classes box here. So I'm going to clear the formatting just to get back to normal. And we can use Tailwind classes in here. Now, if I just type in blur SM, that's going to blur our text for us. And you'll notice it's just the area I have selected. And we could change this to only happen on hover. So if I put a hover action before it, now when I go into here, the element hovers. And I could put transition on there, and that will give us a default animation. So that just blurs it nicely. You can see there, it doesn't happen suddenly. It's just got a soft change on it. So this is really cool. Now, all these are Tailwind classes. Let's highlight this word and get rid of those classes. So if we go over to the Tailwind docs, we can go through here and we can look for things to apply to the text. Now, let me move that there. We can apply underline, and that's great in the UI, but sometimes you want to go further and you might want a different effect. And if that is the case, you can use the classes box. So if I come to the Tailwind docs and I'm already on the text decoration, and we'll say we want the underline. So we'll just take this here, class underline, and we'll paste that in. And now our text is underlined. But we want to go further with this. I would like to set the style of it. So decoration wavy. It has some examples here. So I could pick one of these and it tells me how to style it. And I can just paste this in here, decoration wavy. I've added it to the first one. And so now we're building up a couple of classes and it's applied that. And I'm thinking that looks good, but the line is a little bit close. So we can go back to Tailwind and we can look at the underline offset. So here it's telling me how to offset the line, and you can see examples of it there. And Tailwind comes with built-in defaults here. You can see these at the top. But if we wanted to set a custom number on there, let me take this first and show you how that works. And then I can show you how to set a custom number. We just do a space, paste that in, and you can see the wavy line moves down. Now in here, you can set an arbitrary value as well. And that means we just need to wrap it in brackets and specify the exact offset we want. So let's put some square brackets on here, and we want that in px. So now it's offset by 8px, but I might have wanted it further, so I can just type the number in, 20. So you can see there now it's offset by 30 pixels. Let's set it to 20 because that's what I want. So you can see with custom classes, it allows you to take things a little bit further. And if we don't want any styles applied to our text, so here I might have underline and bold, we could select all the text and we can just say clear formatting, and boom, it removes everything from there and we're back to normal. So let me type in a few other classes here. We could do a hover style and I could say line through. And now when I hover in this element, you get a line through. So this is really powerful stuff. Let's try another one. Inline. I have to inline block this effect. I already know that because I'm going to rotate the text. Rotate, dash, and we're going to use an arbitrary value, 2 degrees. Let's do -2 degrees, or we could go a little bit more, -4. So now we've rotated that text. And this is really powerful because it's usually in WYSIWYG editors, it's really hard to set this stuff up. But once you start getting into Tailwind and you know a few custom classes, this just makes it so easy to apply these little effects, and we could put a hover on the beginning of here. So now when I roll in, it jumps to that. And if you remember, there's a transition class, and that will move it smoothly for us. So when I hover in and out, it adjusts. So it's really nice, and we could let's set it up to be wonky by default. And then when I hover in, let's set it to 0 degrees. So now, as I hover into the text, it lines itself up. So these are really nice little effects you can put on your own websites. And hopefully once you get to know Tailwind a bit more, you can start applying some of these classes yourself and get the effects you want. So really powerful stuff. Hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in the next one.